Hi everyone, and welcome to today's tutor tip. Today we're going to talk about authentic materials. So on your screen right now is an example of something that we might use with a lower level English as a second language learner. And as you can see, the sentences are very short, the topic is very simple, the grammar is very simple, and it's more easily comprehensible, but it's definitely not the way a native English speaker would talk, right? We would use a lot more advanced vocabulary, we would be combining sentences in different ways, but this is a great way to build lower level learners' comprehension and vocabulary by sort of creating these artificial materials that at the same time help them to understand what's happening. So this is something we use for ESL learners, but it's not considered authentic. An authentic material is something that is produced for native speakers of the language. So for example, NPR is a great example of a place to get authentic materials. These are news articles and stories that are produced for native speakers of English, and they can be something to really generate a lot of interest. They are more currently updated. They're easy to find out there. It could even be something like a menu from a restaurant or a job application, something that the learner is going to come across in their daily life. So it's something that can help them be motivated because they know that it's real, it's authentic. Now, somewhere in the middle, you might find a website like Newsela, and Newsela is great because Newsela takes authentic articles and you can scale them down so that the learner is more easily able to understand them. So to do that, you go over here to this button and you can scale it down to a lower level of comprehension. So Newsela is an example of a site where they kind of straddle the line between authentic and contrived. And there's definitely pros and cons to both, but it's good to have an understanding of these terms so you can consider what material you're using with your learner, how can you create interest, and at the same time also balance the need for comprehension. So just wanted to put that out there as something to think about if you're using authentic materials with your learner in your lessons, and if not, maybe how could you incorporate some more real-life materials into your lessons to create interest and spur on motivation. So thanks for listening to today's tutor tip.